Folks, Tony here with TNT RVing, and today's project is going to be eliminating the need to bring our 20-pound propane tank with us to operate our Outland Firebowl. I went ahead and purchased from Amazon a 18-foot propane hose along with a 3-port quick disconnect so we could utilize the port that's on the side of Bell here. Bell has two 30-pound tanks, so we should have plenty of capacity while we're camping to run our Outland Firebowl along with our griddle, along with our water heater, and our stove as well. So I'm going to go ahead and hook this all up and get back to you. By the way, this is currently set to high, so we could use that as a point of reference as far as how high the flame is. So I'm going to go ahead and hook this all up and get back. Alright, so one of the things I also wanted to point out is I would never recommend leaving this in while you're underway. If you see how that's loose like that, and just imagine if you're driving and all the bumps and vibration, what's going to happen is you're going to wear out this fitting here. So my recommendation would be, whenever you're going to use some sort of an adapter like this, make sure you remove it and only drive with it in this configuration with your valve off. So alrighty, so we have the 18-foot hose hooked up to the Outland Firebowl. I went ahead and used the 3-way quick disconnect on the side here. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the stove, the furnace, and the water heater all at the same time, and let's see what sort of change we get in the flame here. So I'm going to go inside and do that. Alrighty, water heater gas is on, and you could hear that kicking on. Let's see here. That's on. Then I'm going to turn on our stove. The stove is now on. And might as well throw the heat on. And what we'll do, we'll bring that up to 90. So let's see if there is any change in that. And you can hear it kicking on. There you go. That is definitely on. So once again, we have our water heater on. We have all 3 burners on the stove on, along with the propane heat as well. So really, I don't see any change in the flame here. So I think we're in good shape. Well, folks, there you have it. The Outland Firebowl. We got it hooked up to Bell. Looking good. I'm pretty pleased I'm not going to have to haul this 20-pound propane tank with us any longer. I hope you found this video helpful. If you haven't already subscribed to TNT RVing, I appreciate it if you would. And as Tina would say, we'll see you at the campground.